and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Officially, it's an 82-yard kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, Carolina trots back out here, Charles, thinking about their season. November 3rd, they won in Tennessee. That moved them to 5-3, and then they did not win a game the rest of the year. 8 straight losses to finish up last place in the NFC South, and now a new sheriff in Texas. Sanders has it poked free.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Good one, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Check. Check 55 to mine. Let's go.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
3 down, 3 down.
Now Wilson to throw again. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing is Wilson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Sanders, he takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Rolling to his right. Now Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. 30. 10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominant. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he will not be able to turn the corner. He's out of bounds, shy of the goal line. And the defense steps up and denies the attempt for 2. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the 2nd quarter. He's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet so far. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 10 more there and another 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw again is Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Wilson will throw again. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and this results in 6. Touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just died. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend them.
It's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And Sanders has got it complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson, throw right side, is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. It's a foot race. The 30, 10, and with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
About it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return where they didn't create a penalty? Often,
due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And a look now at the defense as they head back out there onto the field. And a big reason why.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than an... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down. More.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Watch out for Hill on the return. And there he goes again. And touchdown. That punt return 66 yards, and it goes the distance as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Wilson. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Wilson going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back live to Orlando. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. From the gun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Ted Hendricks. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way. And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now it's Wilson. He finds Hopkins complete.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Panther first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Gets this one to Hill. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now he's got it. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Again, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ted Hendricks.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Attack, attack.
Screen, watch the screen. Alpha. Hey,
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call it?
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Michael Vick, he's going to go. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
6-man.
Now Wilson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory.
everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up. Past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. The line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Hill on the return. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now, they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense, but the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Manning going to throw, and he finds a man. It's Olsen, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. On second down and 4, Mahomes. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out as they have taken the lead. And Pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Ready? And over. Two times. Now.
On first down, Peyton. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with, as we just saw there from Brian Urlacher. But what an athlete. Remember, he was a safety in college at the University of New Mexico.
And in the NFL Defensive Player of the Year back in 05, also Bears all-time leading tackler, almost 1,800 of them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Manning into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City at 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow, they're winning.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're going deep. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmental.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 51 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Manning. That'll be caught by Rice. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who was contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Man open, Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a play fake. Manning. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Manning will try again on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they're on the board now. It's 15-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Prater now will send it away. Following the made field goal. This is taken at the 3. And he's got some space here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And his guys find a way to... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator, we often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too, and boy is he excited about what his team just did. A big-time return for a touchdown.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken near the 13. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught by Randy Moss. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Throwing is Manning.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's the home side to take over on offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team with their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now here's Mahomes. And an alley to run. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Mahomes flush to his right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. John Henderson. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bobby Bell. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And this will be a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Vick now from the 50. And an alley to run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the red zone now, Vick. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
who
had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Manning now on 1st down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. One final try now from Manning. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap. Between our visitors and our home.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Manning going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And it's 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
On the set.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Well, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in for the touchdown. Incredible, from goal line to goal line. Officially, it is a 100-yard punt return as his guys are able to strike. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. They get the stop defensively, force the punt, and they score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. Like, look, don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here are our visitors to take over on offense. 1st and 10 now at the 26 on this opening drive. Little resistance moving the ball downfield thus far. Here's Manning to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. This offense on the move early. This is 1st and 10 at the 37. Throw left side, completion to Rice. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, Peyton, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. On first down, Peyton, and not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. On second down now, Peyton, and nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. 42 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Daniil Hunter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Manning under pressure again, and down he goes again. Daniil Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. The 30, 10, and he will score. It's a touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on instead of... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. There goes Green. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think electron ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Throwing again on 2nd down. Manning.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He is going to find Hill here. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Manning now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack. Manning, and he's going to go down again. D Ford in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Antone Exum. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We now proceed to the start of the second half. This is taken at the 3. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun. That's Terrell Owens. Touchdown! Terrell Owens, 59 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touch. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw, it's Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he's loose again.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here are visitors to take over on offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first win. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium, maybe the 8th year. Right. The line is, the older you get.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Welcome back live to Orlando. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil Hunter in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot. It's caught inside the 25. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll roll them out, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Manning. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. And now a fumble. The ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Throwing is Manning. He's got it complete to Clark. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, prior to that pick, that opening drive was shaping up pretty good. They had the defense on the retreat right away.
Almost felt like they developed a false sense of confidence here because they had everything working, starting to think they could dial up just anything, and instead, they dialed up a pick.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. The 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think
that he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
The defense once more getting set to do battle as they head back out. They have played a really good game. They're just looking for one final stop here and celebrate this victory.
And if you're on offense, you don't want them to have that satisfaction. You know that you're not going to win the game, but you don't want them to roll in with those big grins on their faces. So you want to come up with something right here, some type of a big play to dent that good mood.
And they'll be trying to not let that dent happen and go home happy. Throwing on second down. Manning nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Manning now to throw. The open man is Clark, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 19 on third and 18, and that'll move the chains. This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now Manning. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. A big offensive explosion.
Keep playing.